Alrighty everybody, so today in this little video we were out here doing a couple different things, and the main thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is how to figure out what kind of bait fish the bass are eating. So what I like to do at a place that maybe I'm fishing it for the first time or something and I just can't get the bass to bite, what I like to do is I like to take a little bobber, a jig head with a night crawler, and throw it around some of the shallow water stuff like that to figure out what the bass are eating. And how that can help you is if you're out there and you're throwing a shad colored square bill, or if you're throwing a black and blue jig and you're just not catching fish, you're not getting bites or anything, you take a little night crawler with a cork and all that, you go out there, you fish with it for a little bit, you catch some bluegill or hybrid bluegill, maybe even some crappie. And I've even heard of people catching shad on night crawlers. I personally have never done that, but if you do, then that can help you out quite a bit as well. But that's something that I normally will do, is I'll take small night crawler on a jig head. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. Look at there. Nice little bluegill. That's pretty cool. Alright, settle down, buddy. He's a lively one. He's not wanting to settle down. Come on, buddy. Pop that jig head out. There he is, you guys. Nice little... See if I can hold him without him flopping. Nice little hybrid right there. Toss him back. I can actually still see him. Let's see if he'll bite again. I doubt it. Oh my god, he bit again. He bit again! What the heck? Bro! Get smarter, bro! You can't be doing that. Come on, man. I promise you guys, I'm not fishing beds. The bluegill have already bedded this year once. I'm not fishing beds. There we go. Dude, go out there. Get away from here. I don't want to catch you again. I just seen him. He sat right there by that stick for a little bit and then started slowly swimming out, so I figured I'd toss it back in there. Huh, that's funny. I don't think I've ever caught the same fish after letting it go that quick. Literally, just drop the line back in the water. I don't think I've ever done that. Some of you guys can probably hear there's a frog somewhere over here on this bank. I can't see it, but I can definitely hear it. That's funny though. Release him and then drop it right back down there and catch him again. And how I know that was the same fish, because it was a small medium hybrid. Had kind of pale markings. A lot of the hybrids that I've caught that are in here have a lot of darker colors. Not a lot of them have those lighter colors like that one there did, so I know it was the same one. But just like that, there's a bite. I missed him. There he is. We got him that time. Oh, don't get in the tree, don't get in the tree, don't get in the tree. Get over here, bud. That's a big hybrid there. Not big, but it's better than the last one we caught. What I love about these hybrids is that you can lip them just like a bass. They got a big old mouth on them. Look at that mouth. Here, look at that big mouth right there. Big old mouth on them. Beautiful colors on these dudes. Bright orange on the fins. That right there can help you a lot in finding out what the bass are eating. Well, that water is warm. But that right there can help you a lot in figuring out what the bass are eating. If you take maybe a swim jig or something and put some orange on the claws of your trailer, or some orange on your swim bait that you're throwing on the back of it, just throw you a little bit of coloring. Oh, I instantly got hit. But throw you a little bit of coloring on the trailer itself that you're using. And that right there can help you a lot in terms of catching fish. It can help you figure out exactly what they're biting, what they're eating on. You know, if you catch hybrids like that there where they got a lot of orange on their fins, you know, throw something with a little bit of orange on it. You know, if you're throwing a little bait like this and you catch something with like chartreuse, some of the green sunfish, and some of the hybrids. Oh, there's a hit. Ah, you let go. But some of the green sunfish, like not even hybrids, just plain green sunfish, they'll have a lot of chartreuse on the tips of their fins. Now, as far as I know, as far as I can remember, there's no straight green sunfish in here. I don't believe there is. But, I mean, we've caught so many bluegill and put them in here. There might be one random one in here that we just don't remember putting in here. At least I don't. But if you catch a green sunfish and it has that chartreuse on the fins, go and throw a bait with a little bit of chartreuse on the fins of your bait or on the claws of your trailer or whatever. You know, if you're throwing a swim bait, you know, put a little bit of spike it on the tail. Or if you're throwing a swim jig with like a crawl on the trailer or as the trailer, you know, throw something. Oop, I missed him there. But if you're catching those green sunfish, that's the best thing to do. Or if you're catching hybrids, oh, he bit it again. Ah, he must be a little guy. He pulls it under and then lets it go back up that quick. Ah, I had him on for just a second. He stole most of our bait. He must be tiny. So here's a trick for you guys that are dealing with a lot of small bluegill and stuff. Put your bait right on the point of your hook, just like so. You guys see how that point of the hook is kind of unexposed? It's kind of just where the bait is at. That there can help you a lot. I've caught a lot of tiny little bluegill doing that. I also have done that with corn, and it helps get the bites with corn. There he is. Oh, it's a bass! That's a bass! Whoa, bro! Bruh! I was wondering why it bit and started fighting funny. Oh. Kinda quit it, bro. There we go. I was wondering why he bit funny. It's a decent little bass right there. Huh. Crazy. But see how that helped? Putting it right on the tip of your hook. Just putting it right where the point is. And it helped. That wasn't the same fish, I guarantee it. It couldn't have been. Bluegill usually peck at it and let go, and peck at it and let go. They don't usually do like that bass just did, just take off with it. Oh, there he is. Bluegill came back after it. There. Oh, he came off. I think he took the bait. Oh, there's a tiny microscopic piece left. We'll see if we can get it on that. Like, this piece is tiny, tiny. I mean, if it's a small bluegill, he'll probably end up biting it. I don't know if I'll get him. Yep, he bit. Yeah, he probably got it. Yep, he got it. Alright. So there's the tip of the day right there. Is if you're out here and you're trying to catch, you know, bass, and you just can't get them to bite or whatever, you know, throw you a little bluegill bait and, you know, see what the bait fish is. And I've done that there before, actually, where I caught a bass on a night crawler. So what I started doing was I started taking and throwing a worm, a plastic worm, that looked a lot like a night crawler, something like a brown, like a pumpkin color, and start throwing something like that, and it will help because it looks like a night crawler. And I actually, a lake that we camp at, I've actually caught a lot of fish. There's one. He's just swimming away with my cork. Oh wow, look at the colors on this one. Y'all need to look at the colors on this guy. Beautiful looking colors on him. Got the blue spots. Awesome. Literally the first cast after going back to get bait. But if you catch a bass on the night crawler, go and throw a brown, kind of a night crawler-ish looking color. And that there can help you a lot because, you know, it looks like a night crawler. Oh, getting bit again. And he didn't steal the bait, but he stole 99% of it. Put it right on the point of the hook, just like we did a second ago. Just like that. Right there it is. I actually used to do that with corn. Just normal sweet corn like you'd buy from the store and eat. And I caught a bunch of bluegill doing that before.